Coming up on the final Falcon Fever of 2013.
The men's basketball team is still undefeated, and this week's Player of the Week has made UM's men's basketball history with his first triple-double.
Plus, Cheyenne Thompson continues to shine on the women's cross-country team after her run at the NCAA Division II Championship.
And we say farewell to our December graduates. Falcon Fever starts now.
Hello and welcome to Falcon Fever. I'm Sloan Gibby.
And I'm Devin Cooley. Thanks so much for joining us.
Let's get the ball rolling with some basketball news.
The season is well underway for the men's team, and they've had a fantastic start so far.
The men are currently on a 6-game winning streak, and their momentum is only increasing.
The Falcons faced Stillman College on November 21st, resulting in an 80-65 road victory. Junior Alexis Collier scored a game-high 17 points to lead the Falcons. UM shot 60% from the floor in the win, including 46% from beyond the arc. The Falcons then played the Carver Bible Cougars at home, dominating with a 95-69 victory. UM junior Teran Brown recorded the first triple-double in the Falcons' NCAA Division II era. Brown scored a game-high 19 points along with 11 assists while grabbing a career-best 10 rebounds in the victory. The men's team next faced West Alabama on the road, beating the Tigers 68-53. Teran Brown stepped up yet again with a game-high 20 points. Brown finished 9 of 14 from the floor, including 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, while also recording a game-high 5 steals. The Falcons faced off against Stillman College at home on the 3rd. Junior Alexis Collier shot a game-high 18 points, while classmate Dewan Cooper posted his first career double-double to lead UM to an 83-65 victory. The Falcons are currently ranked 12th in the latest NABC Division II coaches poll. UM is the only Peach Belt school ranked in the top 25. Now it's time for our Falcon Fever Player of the Week.
Correspondent Sydney Fields joins us with a look at this week's standout athlete.
This week's Player of the Week was earned by men's basketball player Teran Brown. Teran has been representing the University of Montevallo well by earning the PBC Player of the Week for the second time in his career, as well as recording the Falcons' first triple-double in their NCAA Division II era in the Carver Bible College game a little over a week ago. I got to catch up with Teran earlier this week and talk to him about his recent achievements. Let's take a look.
I'm a junior and point guard.
Tell me about what your job is on the court.
Pretty much just run the team, try to go through the plays, get a good opportunity on both ends of the floors.
How would you describe the relationship between you and your teammates?
I think pretty good. I like all the new guys. We got a couple of returners I'm pretty familiar with.
And going into each game, how do you prepare yourself mentally?
Pretty much just listen to some tunes, kind of songs that get me in the mood to play.
And congratulations on being named the PBC Player of the Week for your second time. When you heard about this, what were your thoughts?
I didn't really know about it. But it was exciting for me. I was happy.
And you were named the PBC Player of the Week because you got a triple-double in one of your games last week. But when you realized that you had gotten your triple-double, what were your thoughts about that?
Through the whole game, I didn't really know, but I was trying to get a double-double. That's what I was trying to get, but I didn't know nothing about the triple-double because I never rebound. My coach always yelling at me about rebounding, so I really didn't even know about the rebounds. It was surprising to me.
And you started the season off with a lot of great achievements. Do you have any other goals that you wish to reach before the end of the season?
Pretty much just winning a championship, bringing a championship to Montevallo.
All right, thanks, Teran, for meeting with me today, and I wish you a great rest of the season.
All right, thank you.
If you'd like to suggest a Falcon for our Player of the Week next semester, be sure to contact us through our social media pages. And congratulations to Teran Brown for being our final Falcon Fever Player of the Week for 2013.
Thanks, Sydney, and congratulations again to Teran Brown.
Now let's get into some women's basketball.
The Falcons faced West Georgia November 20th. Junior Taylor Beverly posted her third consecutive double-double and led UM with 19 points and 10 rebounds. Montevallo started off with a quick double-digit lead in the game's opening minutes with a pair of free throws by senior Shea Bonner. West Georgia played hard but couldn't keep up with the Falcons, ending the game with a 62-58 UM victory. On November 23rd, UM played West Alabama at Trustmark Arena for a 76-68 win in overtime. The Falcons erased a 20-point deficit in the second half to pass the Tigers. Junior Taylor Beverly made a game-high 24 points and 17 rebounds in the win. Senior Shea Bonner added 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 steals. West Alabama opened the overtime period with a 3-0 run, capped with a layup. Montevallo closed with a 13-2 run with a free throw by Katie Colson, giving the Falcons the win. On November 29th, the Falcons fell to the Southwest Baptist Bearcats 86-82. Despite strong performances by Jacqueline Thompson and Shea Bonner and a remarkable 38 points from Taylor Beverly, the Falcons couldn't pull off a win. In the second half, Montevallo was either in the lead or tied with Southwest Baptist. Montevallo bounced back after the loss with a big 87-67 win over the Claflin Panthers. The first half was back and forth with neither team taking a big lead, but that changed in the second half when UM took the lead. Shea Bonner led the Falcons with 22 points. Taylor Beverly posted 21 points and grabbed 8 rebounds. Freshman Ellie Moyal recorded her first points of her collegiate career, scoring 11 of the Falcons' 86. With the win, the Falcons are 3-3. Junior Taylor Beverly has been named the PBC Player of the Week for the second time in 3 weeks after her impressive performance against Southwest Baptist and Claflin. Beverly currently leads the PBC Conference in both scoring and rebounding with an average of 24.2 points per game and an average of 12.5 rebounds per game. Congratulations, Taylor, on your third PBC Player of the Week honor. Up next for the Falcons, on December 7th, the men face off against West Florida on the road, and the women travel to Stillman College to take on the Tigers. Switching gears to cross country, the women's cross country team had a great season.
The Falcons finished 5th of 12 in the PBC Championship back in October, 8th of 31 at the NCAA Division II Southwest Region Championship, and freshman Cheyenne Thompson qualified for the NCAA Division II Championship in Spokane, Washington. Cheyenne started the race strong, but was forced to leave the course to receive medical attention. That did not end the race for her, though. Cheyenne got back on the course and finished the race. Cross-country head coach Tommy Barksdale says, even though the race didn't go as planned, she still represented her family, team, and university by getting up and finishing the race when she didn't have to.
Lace up your cleats. Tryouts for UM's new softball team are coming up. Tryouts will be held Saturday, December 22nd and January 4th. The location is still to be determined. For more information about tryouts, visit montevalleyfalcons.com, and we will be sure to share the information on our Falcon Fever Facebook page as well. From Peach Belt Championships to NCAA tournaments, appearances, and national awards, UM's athletic department has become one of the best in the state.
We got the chance to talk with Athletic Director Jim Herlihy about the state of UM athletics and what's in store down the road.
I feel like we've got a really good group of coaches. They're outstanding recruiters. They care about the student athletes. The fact that we've been able to have as much competitive success as we've had and still improve our grade point average every semester. Our graduation rates are significantly higher than the student body at large. And our department does more community service than the other department on campus. And I think that's a testament to the coaches. And it's been a good run with the coaching staff that we've had, but what people don't realize is we've lost 11 staff members in less than 3 years to Division I opportunities. So we've been able to find some really bright, young, talented coaches who have done a great job here at Montevallo, starting to get noticed by bigger schools around the country. So I'm as proud of our coaches as I am anything we've accomplished here. We've just had some great folks come in that work really hard to improve the student-athlete experience.
Now it's time for our Falcon Fever Fan of the Week.
This week's fan is cross-country head coach Tommy Barksdale.
Coach Barksdale's cross-country teams have had great seasons.
They work hard and represent the Montevallo well. Coach Barksdale will be back in action with women's track and field starting in the spring.
Thank you for your support of our Falcon Fever Fan of the Week, head coach Tommy Barksdale. Remember, you can always get more Falcon Fever 24/7 on social media.
To see every episode of Falcon Fever on YouTube, including extended interviews with players and coaches, subscribe to the Montevallo For You channel.
You can also friend us on Facebook to see more sports stories and pictures from UM sporting events. And if you go to a Falcons game, take a picture and tag us in it, and we'll share it with the rest of our Falcon Fever viewers, and we just might use it in our next show.
Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest Falcons news and tweets from your favorite UM athletes. Just search for @UMFalconFever.
You can also get more behind-the-scenes pictures and video on Instagram. Just search for UM Falcon Fever.
And last but not least, you can get extended sports coverage on MontevalloFalcons.com. There you'll find schedules, team rosters, live stats, and more.
Now this is the final Falcon Fever of 2013, and it is also the last Falcon Fever for some of our crew.
It's the final show for our producer, Jordan Simeon, and our director, Drew Hardy. Both of them are graduating from Montevallo. Jordan and Drew have put in the countless hours in the last few semesters to make sure each show happens.
Our faculty sponsor and executive producer, Bruce Finkley, took some time to recognize their hard work.
At the end of every semester, we have to say goodbye to a couple of our team members. This semester, we're saying goodbye to Jordan Simeon and Drew Hardy. Jordan, you have been our producer now for several years, and I just want to take a moment to say thank you for all of the hard work that you've put into Falcon Fever, continuing to make it a success. For those of you at home that don't know the job of the producer, it's their responsibility to pick not only what stories we do, but how we do them, and who you see on air each week. A lot of the writing responsibilities, all of those decisions have been up to Jordan. And Jordan, you've done a fantastic job. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Our other crew member that we're losing this semester is Drew Hardy. Drew has been our director, he's been our TD, he's been our graphics operator, he's been our editor. Drew is a man that wears many, many hats. And Drew, I have just been so thankful for all of the hard work and service that you have put into making Falcon Fever a success. Thank you so much for coming in early, staying late. You do a lion's share of the work behind the scenes, and a lot of people don't even know that those jobs and roles exist. It has been my pleasure to work with both Jordan and Drew for many, many semesters on Falcon Fever. And although I'm very excited to see them graduate, I am going to be sad that they won't be around to help with Falcon Fever in the future. But I know that they both have very bright careers ahead of them, and I look forward to seeing what they end up doing after they leave Montevallo. Good luck, guys.
We've really come to know and love Jordan and Drew, and we kind of have a family here at Falcon Fever, and we are really going to miss them and all the talents that they bring to the show.
Absolutely. It's really cool for them to have been there for us and be a great example for all of us.
Well, that's all the time we have for this final Falcon Fever episode of 2013. We want to thank all of our viewers and social media friends for watching this semester.
When we come back in the spring, you'll be able to catch Falcon Fever every Thursday evening instead of on Wednesdays. So be sure to tune in again next year.